Hey guys, welcome back to the complete yacht buying process. The next section that we're going to cover, this is the yacht buying process. Now what we've done here is we've actually created a flow chart where we go through every single step of the transaction so you understand what happens when and why this is important. So obviously up front, we help you find a broker that you can trust. Hopefully that's us. The next stage here is to go and schedule a formal buyer's consultation. Again, this is best to have in person if possible, but if not possible in person, we'd like to have a Zoom conference call so we can have a video call together, really get to know each other, get to learn about your mission. Now, we do require upfront for you to define your financial parameters. Now in this, there's two things. You can get pre-qualified and pre-approved. We encourage you to do this up front, and we can set you up with marine finance brokers to go through what their parameters are. They can go ahead and run a credit check on you, get you pre-qualified, and then when you're ready, pre-approved for a specific vessel. Now why that's important, again, that is buying power. Oftentimes when we place an offer, it can be subject to finance, but it's a very, very weak offer if you have to go to the table and negotiate and not have your finance approved. So we're going to talk a little bit more about that later, but we do require that up front. The next stage is this technology setup where we're going to set you up with a login to our website where you can save and set up specific searches for yourself. We go through the viewing. Once you've selected the vessels, we'll gather all the back-end information on the boat, find out what its story is, arrange for the viewing, discuss and review all that. We will set up a purchase and sale agreement, or a PSA. Next, we will help you negotiate through that. The next stage is contracts. Once you are in contract, there's a lot of logistics and scheduling that goes on. So again, finding the surveyor that you like, setting up the sea trial and mechanical inspection are all part of that. Insurance, obtaining the proper insurance, working with the marine insurance brokers, and then again, getting that boating resume together, and we can help you with all of that. The next stage is the vessel acceptance. Oftentimes this may involve an amendment to the conditions and terms. That could be closing dates or other things that happen post-survey. And then once the vessel is accepted, all the terms are finalized and moves into the closing team introduction. With that, again, you do have a documentation service. You may have a marine attorney involved. When all the paperwork's together, a buyer side and seller side documents are sent out. Those documents will need to be signed and notarized. We can close on electronic copies, but we do need original copies sent back to us. And then at that time, when all the paperwork on both buyer and seller side, the escrow is fully funded, and then we confirm for you as the buyer that you're ready to disperse the funds. Once you authorize that, any liens against the boat are paid off, and then the seller's proceeds are sent to them and confirmed. Once the proceeds are sent and confirmed, then you take possession of the yacht. Now, a few things to talk about here is upfront money. A few things that you're going to need is you're going to need an escrow down payment. Typically, this is set at 10%. That can be negotiated in your initial purchase and sale agreement. You are going to need some money for your surveyor, for the mechanic, and for haul out expenses and other logistics. And then you're going to need to have your insurance in place and bound prior. So that's some upfront money that you'll need to think about, even if you are whether you're financing it or paying cash. You do need to think about having those ready to go up front. Now for boats over $5 million, we require KYC, or know your client information up front. We do have a client information sheet, and it's hyperlinked in this document where you can actually upload all your specific information. And for vessels over $5 million, people are going to want a source and proof of wealth in advance. So we have a way to do that, to formalize know your client process.